Have you ever woke up after a night of drinking laying next to a puddle of vomit? Worse yet, not even have any memory of what happened the night before. Sound familiar maybe? Well, these are two of the many reasons why binge drinking can be very dangerous to you. Binge drinking is a dangerous pattern of excessive amounts of alcohol consumption in a short period of time. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, binge drinking is a pattern that brings a person's blood alcohol concentration to 0.08% or above. This typically happens when men consume 5 or more drinks and women consume 4 or more drinks in a period of 2 hours or less. Most people who binge drink are not alcohol dependent. I'm going to discuss with you what age groups are most likely to binge drink, the risks associated with binge drinking, and lastly, how binge drinking can be prevented. The first thing I'd like to show you is a study done by the CDC in 2013. There's a group of high school students, a range of high school students, the whole way up to age 65 and over. The high school students range in age from 14 to 18. They are listed in 21% of the binge drinkers. The highest amount of binge drinkers is the 18 to 34-year-olds. And as you can see, as the ages get older, binge drinking decreases. Young adults make up, the reasons for the young adults to binge drink are stress, anxiety, and peer pressure. Older adults may drink and binge drink due to higher incomes that causes them to drink. You may ask, what is the harm? And here are the risks associated with binge drinking. The short-term effects can be nausea, vomiting, dizziness, slurred speech, and loss of balance. An example of loss of balance could be a fall down the steps, which recently occurred to a Penn State student in a fraternity. Another risk associated with binge drinking are sexually transmitted diseases, sexual assault, and unplanned pregnancies. Thirdly, assault, domestic violence, homicide, and suicide are other risks of binge drinking. The long-term effects include high blood pressure, stroke, heart disease, and liver cancer from cirrhosis of the liver. Memory and learning problems can occur, and also sudden infant death syndrome. Third, the costs associated with the risks. It costs the United States $249 billion in drinking alone. 77% of that was from binge drinking. This also results in losses of workplace productivity, healthcare expenditures, and criminal justice costs. The last thing I'd like to talk to you about is prevention. The first thing with prevention is to be aware. People can avoid situations and possible triggers that can cause them to binge drink. They need to understand what a standard drink is. They need to consume alcohol slowly and choose to drink soda or non-alcoholic drinks like water. Pricing is also another way to prevent binge drinking in the United States. Government can increase the alcohol taxes, limit the amount of retail alcohol suppliers in a given area, and hold alcohol retailers responsible for the harms caused by binge drinking. They can also limit the days and hours that alcohol is sold, and they can enforce the laws against underage drinking and alcohol-impaired driving. In conclusion, I want you to think about these risks the next time you go to a party or a bar and pick up that drink. Will you pace yourself and only have a drink or two and enjoy yourself for the evening? Or will you give in to peer pressure and make a fool of yourself and not remember anything that you did that evening? The choice is yours. But remember that not only can you hurt yourself, but you are also putting others in harm. Please drink responsibly. Thank you.